I had to make sure the sound was working. Let's see what's going on. And this energy. All right, so let's see. Let's see what's going on in the energy. My name is Ari, the Healing Empress, aka the Fly Goddess. All right, if you are interested in a reading, my email is in the title and my Cash App as well. If you need something other than that, you can definitely email me. All right, if you follow me on social media, you can DM me. I will never DM you. God, this water is strong. All right, I will never DM you first. All right, the court's fucked up. All right, so something happened in the courts when it came to you. Something happened in court. Let's see. All right, Waffle House could be significant. Somebody could work at Waffle House. Somebody's getting ready to call you. All right. Somebody fucked up something in court. Warrant. Somebody got warrants. Somebody has warrants. All right, I got an offer here. You got an offer coming towards you. All right. Yeah, somebody, the court's fucked up. Somebody got warrants. Came out again. All right, a Mason. Somebody got caught up with the police. All right, Karmic's mad that they lost. You getting ready to get some sort of phone call. All right, they can't hold your money anymore. All right, the court's fucked up. Somebody deceased is trying to contact you. All right. So a passed on loved one is trying to connect. A Mason, this could be a grandfather. A Libra could be significant. Donald's could be significant as well. All right, I feel like these are young people. Try to unalive you. Somebody, court, somebody, yeah, it's like young adults is what I'm hearing. All right, not their child. All right, so yeah, these are children. Somebody sees the glow up with you. All right, never slept with this person. All right, this is a person that you never slept with. All right, so there's a lot of shit going on around somebody. Somebody could be dealing with a whole lot of shit in their own family. All right, protected by darkness. It's like somebody wanted to cause some sort of chaos, but it brought chaos to them. This person is just witnessing the chaos, beating them to the punch. Divine wealth. Somebody tried to beat somebody to the punch when it came to divine wealth. All right, it could be some money that's not theirs. Maybe they were trying to take something. All right, and this is why the court's fucked up. This is why there are warrants here. This is the reason why they tried to unalive you. Courthouse is here and relocation. This is why they tried to hurt you. Somebody could have been having meetings at, at Waffle House. Somebody learned some sort of truth through you. Somebody tried to unalive you. All right, somebody learned the truth from listening to you. All right, somebody knows that you're special. All right, they know that you're special because you be knowing shit. All right, somebody says, I see everything now. Somebody's catching up now. All right, so somebody, it's almost like you mapped something out for someone. Somebody is seeing what they should see. All right, legal matters is here. Somebody is not under illusion anymore. South. All right, surprise outing. This person could have found out that a lot of these people were on drugs. Mercedes. Somebody could drive a Mercedes. Somebody learned a lot listening to you. Relocation soon. Taco Bell is here. All right, so I feel like if this is an older person, this is somebody who really can't keep no job. And that's why they working at jobs like this. Like, wrong. Wrong. Autobots roll out. Okay, so you could be getting ready to move. People hate your power, Aruba. People are not comfortable around you. And they aren't is because they be doing fuck shit. Somebody with a skin condition is significant. Tower moment. Somebody having a tower moment. All right, so karmic's mad that they lost. You did something with no effort. Somebody is having a stroke. Somebody mad. They feel like you're doing something with no effort. Like you're not even breaking a sweat. All right, and somebody's not waiting to marry you. So somebody could be wanting to go to the courthouse. This person could have found out that some kids ain't theirs, and it changed their whole life around. All right, karmic's mad that they lost. And this is why you got an offer coming your way. Get ready for a call. All right, there's a masculine calling you, easy sailing. This person wants to take care of you. All right, somebody hates your power, heart attack. Somebody could be having a heart attack because they can't stand your power. All right, you make that bitch so fucking mad that they're having a heart attack. Now that's power. All right, separated from my old person. Yes, somebody left somebody behind. This person could be doing shit as well, but you are protected by darkness. All right, flow with the universe, let go and let God. Let's go and let's God. Let's see here. All right, somebody could be coming in being romantic. All right, stroke is here and sweeping you off your feet. All right, stole from you. Whoever stole from you is dealing with a stroke. All right, family member is significant. And this has something to do with hidden money. Spirit said they're going to have a stroke. Everybody going to keep having strokes until that money is repaid. All right, having they sit down about you, plot twist, surprise engagement. All right, you're getting the farm. So you could be wanting the farm. Spirit say you getting it. Somebody definitely getting a fucking heart attack. These people who are meeting up. Her DMs. Mother is significant. A baby. A baby mother. I mean, a baby father's. Shit, a baby father or a baby mother's mother is significant. Somebody did candle magic. All right. Somebody got their money in their ass coming towards you. All right, so I feel like somebody is achieving something and somebody wants to come towards you and celebrate type of energy. This person feels like you are the only person that kind of deserves this. You probably the only one ain't asking this masculine for shit either. All right. All right, yeah. Turning into a relationship. You getting ready to go from single to in a relationship. Spirit knows that you're sick and tired. All right, so you could be sick and tired of being by yourself. All right, a phone call that you didn't expect, hurting because they miss you. Somebody is gonna call you because somebody is hurting because they miss you. All right, a baby father is significant sooner than you think. All right, your family truth is out. A call that you didn't expect. All right, this could be a numerous of motherfuckers. All right, everybody broken. Everybody need to talk to the goddamn healer. Okay, so be prepared. That's why spirit say ground yourself. All right, yeah, superpower of spirit is charging you. Spirit is getting ready to give you what you deserve. Let's see. All right, a Virgo is significant. They got their money and coming towards you. Autobots roll out expeditiously. Somebody is moving quickly. All right, somebody is realizing that everything around them is dying. This person doesn't want to die without you. All right, surprising outing. You're getting ready to receive a key. So this person's just watching and observing everything around them and seeing how people live. Chariot energy. Somebody's giving you money until you get your big money. All right. Hard times are over. All right, hard times are over. You're getting ready to walk into a new season. One that you won't have to deal with all of these things from the past when it comes to your family, especially. That shit is going to be out of the equation altogether. Okay, something significant about North. My baby father. Alright, something turning into a relationship when it comes to a baby father. You'll be hearing a lot of birds at this time. Alright, there's a message coming in. Alright. Pancakes could be significant. God is getting ready to show you your next move because it's like the person is coming in telling you. You don't know, that's it. You don't know. Alright, Mason is significant. Somebody could be a Mason. Somebody see a glow up. This could be somebody that you know from the past. Alright, you were there, first love. Alright, you scared this person with your energy. Alright, so no matter how old this person is, you was this person's first love. Alright. Somebody sees how spiritually ranked you are. IHOP is significant. Somebody sees how spiritually ranked you are. Alright, uptown is significant. Filthy rich. Alright, so somebody could gloat up. Beating them to the punch. Somebody coming towards you. Somebody, it's like who you thought was coming. Somebody's beating them to the punch. Somebody crying because it's all over. Nighttime. So somebody's beating somebody to you. Breakfast is significant, alright, so it could be something about the daytime. Let's see. Alright, leaving before I have to pay. Watching through fake pages. Somebody could be watching you through fake pages, alright? Somebody knows that somebody was trying to unalive you. Who was trying to unalive you is watching you through fake pages. Alright? So they don't like the fact that you are still alive. Alright, tears of joy though. Somebody is listening to you. Alright, the chord's fucked up. Hard times are over. There's fun times that are getting ready to come into your life. Alright, instrument is here. Baby mother. Alright, and white woman is here. Instrument came out again. Divine intervention. Something about paperwork. Somebody is making a home for you to come to. Alright, somebody could be buying a home. And I think they pressure washing outside, y'all. Alright, and date night is here. Love. Alright, and you are finally free. You are free of a situation. Alright, somebody has some sort of internal illness going on. Alright, real. Alright, so you got somebody arguing about you, several people. Alright, slowing down because you're leaving. Alright, so things could be slowing down around you. Alright, because you could be getting ready to leave. Alright, let me see. I'm going to pull a few of these other cards. And then I'm going to close this reading. And I'm going to come back on later. Let's see. I'm going to come back on later. Take me a little rest. All right, so somebody is ready to commit to you. All right, somebody is ready to give you the things that you've been asking for. You gotta walk away from this person. All right, vacation soon. There's a vacation that's getting ready to happen between you and this person. All right, let's see. All right, let's see. All right, so somebody could be ready to have a baby, ready to have a new beginning. All right, this person found out that a mother was doing some shady magic behind the scenes. All right, in order to stop something, was making this person want you more. All right, so yeah, that shit backfired. All right, and you're getting ready to start a new life with this person. All right, aunt could be significant. Aunt could have been in the mix. All right, there's a lot of money between this relationship as well. All right, very abundant. All right, somebody found out everything when it comes to a family situation, getting money back, complete happiness, stole your money. All right, so somebody knows that somebody stole. All right, well, there's great happiness coming. Right, a sister could be significant. A sister could have worked with an aunt. All right, a grandmother could be significant too. Love language is spending money. All right, and buying unexpected gifts. Even a grandmother could have been in on this. All right, this has to be a divine masculine read. All right, divorce. Yeah, somebody getting a divorce. Somebody knows that they're not fucking with their family. Their uncle is significant. They're ready to be stable. It's like this person found out something, but this person is coming to celebrate with you. All right, this person loves only you. This person knows that you was the only one who really had their back or had their best interest. All right, this union is definitely coming together. Will and trust. Somebody tried to break you. All right, this is why you've been betrayed by all of these people. All right, they wanted to break you. All right, even when it comes to children as well. All right, money is coming in. A great aunt is significant. Somebody is tired of waiting. Somebody could be getting ready to prosecute. All right, call thief in action. All right, Capricorn energy could be significant as well. All right, you got people that's want to come in and right them wrongs because they are catching karma. All right, and that is your read. If you are interested in a read, the information is in the title. Please feel free to inbox me with all of your questions. Have a good one.